So first of all, let me assert my firm belief that the only thing we have to fear is fear itself. Nameless, unreasoning, unjustified terror, which paralyzes needed efforts to convert retreat into advance. Yesterday, December 7th, 1941, a date which will live in infamy. The United States of America was suddenly and deliberately attacked by naval and air forces of the Empire of Japan.
A short time ago, an American airplane dropped one bomb on Hiroshima and destroyed its usefulness to the enemy. That bomb has more power than 20,000 tons of TNT. The Japanese began the war from the air at Pearl Harbor. They have been repaid many-fold, and the end is not yet. With this bomb, we have now added a new and revolutionary increase in destruction to supplement the growing power of our armed forces.
We have been compelled to create a permanent armaments industry of vast proportions. In the councils of government, we must guard against the acquisition of unwarranted influence, whether sought or unsought, by the military-industrial complex.
But somewhere I read of the freedom of assembly. Somewhere I read of the freedom of speech. Somewhere I read of the freedom of press. Somewhere I read that the greatness of America is the right to protest far right. So just as I say we aren't going to let any dogs or water hoses turn us around, we aren't going to let any injunction turn us around. Well, I don't know what will happen now.
My fellow citizens of the world, ask not what America will do for you, but what together we can do for the freedom of man. And there are even a few who say that it's true.
In a world with conspiracy plus one nations, tyranny, politically correct and words direct, they succeed with efficiency. The greed for wealth is more than probabilities, brings on such hostility. Yes, COVID, the virus was invented, intended for a crisis, helping create the inflated prices. Distract you with the Taliban and Afghanistan, who's to say it wasn't ISIS? But to deny the way of our government, well, that's priceless.
That communism is an evil system, but it permits us to make economic progress. Lass sie nach Berlin kommen.
Welcome to America. Home of the brave, land of the free. Welcome to America. Welcome to America. Welcome, my fellow Americans, to a new world order. You must obey all new laws brought forth by the new founding fathers. Middle fingers up, fuck the new world order. This is Babylon, so together must protect the borders. As evil forces destroy within and the border. President Biden, you are one big man to disorder. We the people need to take a stand. It's us against the government. Fight back for the freedom of man and take back our land.
Lass sie nach Berlin kommen. Let them come.
Welcome to America! I have a dream like Dr. Martin Luther King, that one day this nation will see a day where we're totally free from the elite who are filled with greed. I have a dream for the sovereignty for this country. We together can govern ourselves. Barack Obama, yes we can, I do believe. If we try hard enough, we will succeed. Red, white, and blue are the colors I bleed. Blake Shelton said the devil went down to Georgia, that this is God's country. All the way to Tennessee, across the coast, take it from the west to the east.
One day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today.
Welcome to America! Welcome to America! Home of the brave, land of the free. Welcome to America!
There is no moral issue. It is wrong, deadly wrong, to deny any of your fellow Americans
American outlaws travel the land, ready for war, prepared for the storm. We fight for ours firsthand. Dictators try to take away a symbol. We are the land of the free, home of the brave. Some would claim we're still under the slaves. Thing is, rebels don't change. Step on the battlefield, we're ready for war. Soldiers march on, dust in the valley, looks like a storm. Sirens go off, meaning you've been warned. Guns in the air, bullets stay silent, still don't mean it won't be violent. Keep it moving, we are the defiance. America, we built an alliance. A government who tried to take us out with a virus. Bet they didn't realize we'd rise up and start fighting. American outlaws travel this land looking for war. Artillery on the move as they pursue. Planted my seed on this land, here American soil. Nothing like a corporate man finding his wealth by drilling for oil. Like George Carlin says, never trust your government. They heat up the pot, then just let it boil. Crooked ass plans, except they don't know it's time for the recoil. We the American people will come like destroyers. Frontline soldiers on the battlefield. Days of the courtroom's over, no need for a lawyer. Just an adventure, just call me Tom Sawyer. American outlaws travel this land looking for war. Artillery on the move as they pursue. American outlaws travel this land looking for war. Artillery on the move as they pursue.
and I will try with best I can with everything I've got to end this battle and to return our sons to their desires. Yet, as long as others will challenge America's security, and test the dearness of our beliefs with fire and steel. And we must stand or see the promise of 2 centuries come.
All we say to America is be true to what you said on paper. A long life, longevity has its place. But I'm not concerned about that now. I just want to do God's will. And He's allowed me to go up the mountain. And I've looked over and I've seen the promised land.
Say what you want about America, land of the free, home of the brave. We got some dumbass motherfuckers floating around this country. Dumbass motherfuckers, you know? Yeah. Now, obviously, that doesn't include this audience. I understand that. You seem intelligent and perceptive, but the rest of them, holy jumping fucking shitballs. Dumber than a second coat of paint. And this ain't just ranting and raving. This ain't just blowing off steam. I got a little evidence to support my claim. It just seems to me that only a really low IQ population could have taken this beautiful continent, this magnificent American landscape,
and tear it to the ground. Just look around, all these political clowns driving a pasture of sheep. Some have hope, many still sleep, but plan to depopulate as they wean after week. The new world is here through hidden agendas. They creep, beep, beep, like a sensory bleep. Programs in all media, false history mixed with cheap literacy, turned into a generation that generated conspiracy, while acknowledging everything built in technology. Technically, shout out to Tech9, now it's a trilogy.
Actually, we stole it from the Mexicans and Indians, but hey, it was nice when we stole it. It looked pretty good. It was pristine. Paradise. Have you seen it lately? Have you taken a good look at it lately? It's fucking embarrassing. Only a nation of unenlightened half-wits could have taken this beautiful place and turned it into what it is today, a shopping mall. A big fucking
conspiracy, a big fucking conspiracy. COVID-19 conspiracy, media telling lies, conspiracy, conspiracy, a big fucking conspiracy. COVID-19 conspiracy, everything they tell you, conspiracy. Media telling lies, conspiracy. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Everything that happened behind closed doors, atrocious. America mind control tactics working against today's youth. Can't even go to a concert without casualties. Travis Scott, you know this. Explanations for murder, he wrote it. The show must go on up. Must be that showbiz, like government population control shit. Living within an imprisoned system. Voices in your head, they are, and you're the victim. Hoping you fall down so deep that you need them. One eye that sees his division. It's a conspiracy. Big fucking conspiracy. Giant fucking conspiracy. COVID-19 conspiracy.
It was to be an American in the 1980s. We stood again for freedom. I know we always have, but in the past few years, the world, again, and in a way we ourselves, rediscovered it. It's been quite a journey this decade, and we held together through some stormy seas. And at the end, together, we're reaching our destination. I even remember one highly respected economist saying back in 1982 that the engines of economic growth have shut down here, and they're likely to stay that way for years to come.
Well, we like war. We like
We're a warlike people. We like war because we're good at it. And you know why we're good at it? Because we get a lot of practice. This country's only 200 years old, and already we've had 10 major wars. We average a major war every 20 years in this country, so we're good at it. And it's a good thing we are. We're not very good at anything else anymore. Huh? Can't build a decent car, can't make a TV set or a VCR worth the fuck. Got no steel industry left, can't educate our young people, can't get health care to our old people, but we can bomb the shit out of your country, all right? It's just one more way of reducing your liberty and reminding you that they can fuck with you anytime they want. As long as you put up with it. As long as you put up with it. Which means, of course, anytime they want. Because that's what Americans do now. They're always willing to trade away a little of their freedom in exchange for the feeling, the illusion of security. What we have now is a completely neurotic population obsessed with security and safety and crime and drugs and cleanliness and hygiene and germs. There's another thing, germs. Where did this sudden fear of germs come from in this country? Have you noticed this? The media constantly running stories about all the latest infections, Salmonella, E. coli, hantavirus, bird flu, and Americans they panic easily, so now everybody's running around scrubbing this and spraying that and overcooking their food and repeatedly washing their hands, trying to avoid all contact with germs. It's ridiculous, and it goes to ridiculous lengths. In prisons, before they give you a lethal injection, they swab your arm with alcohol. It's true. It's true. It's true.